Hello everyone. Most PR teams don't struggle because they are bad at writing. They struggle because they are pitching stories that journalists don't actually need. And once you understand what journalists are always looking for, everything changes. You start getting more replies, more placements, and you stop wasting hours on pitches that go nowhere. In this video, I'm going to show you and break down the five types of stories journalists constantly need and how you can start using them immediately. So let's get started with the first one. This is the one that is most common, and this is one of the most common story formats that you actually see frequently. So anytime you read something like experts say or according to industry leaders, that's this. Journalists are not the experts, they rely on people like you to provide insights. But here's what most PR teams mess up, they pitch the person instead of the insight. They say things like, our founder has 10 years of experience. That doesn't help a journalist write a story. What actually works is giving them a sharp, usable idea. For example, you can write something like, we are seeing a major shift where companies are cutting ad spend but increasing investment in PR. And it's happening because paid channels are getting more expensive and less predictable. You see? So the rule is simple. You don't pitch your credentials, pitch a clear point of view. Next type is data story. And journalists love this type because they love data. Because data makes their content more credible, more shareable, and more clickable. But most PR teams send generic stats. This doesn't add value to their content. What works is original or internal data. For example, you can say something like, out of 120 PR campaigns, only 8% got replies after two follow ups, but response rates increased after changing subject lines. That's that's it. It's very specific, clear, and useful. So start using your own campaign data and turn them into the pitches. Third type is trend plus timing. This is about connecting your story to what's happening right now. Journalists need relevance. The mistake most PR teams make is pitching evergreen content with no urgency. What works is tying it to a current shift. For example, you can say something like, with layoffs increasing, founders are shifting from ads to PR. You see, it has a simple structure because this is happening. Here's what we are seeing, so it is also relevant. Next type is real story or case study. This is about real outcomes. Journalists trust real stories more than theory, but most PR teams stay vague. Instead, be specific. For example, you can say something like, we sent 100 pitches, got ignored, changed one line, and got 12 replies in 48 hours. That's a story. Make it measurable and real. Next type is strong opinion or contrarian take. Safe opinions don't get attention. Journalists want bold perspectives. Most PR teams play it safe and become forgettable. What works is taking a stance. For example, you can say something like, most PR agencies are wasting outreach effort. If it feels slightly risky, it's probably good. So, before sending any pitch, ask yourself, which of these five types is your pitch? And if it's none, don't send it. Better yet, combine them with data, opinion, trend, insight, case study, and contrarian take. That's where things perform. If you start aligning your pitches with these five story types, you will get more replies, more placement, and PR will become more predictable. So, let me know your thoughts on this. And if you have any questions, as usual, feel free to mention those in the comments box down below. And I will see you in the next one.